What's going on, everybody? Back again with another Indian. Another Indian. Can everybody hear me? Test. Mic 1 2. Is everybody good? We good out there? Good out there. I see the fake man. I see you. NX, I see you. Got 6 people watching. Thank you, everybody. Hit that like button. Let's get this thing to 10 likes. All that good stuff. So today is Anime Wednesday. You guys already know what that's all about. We're going to be talking about anime with the homie Bloodi Knuckles, who is in standby right now. Y'all can't see him, but he is here. Bloodi, say hey to everybody.
What's going on, people? How's everyone doing?
Everybody seems to be doing fine. So how was everybody's day today? How about you, Bloodi? How was your day today?
Oh, my day's been good today so far. Just, here chilling, been trying to catch up on some game, doing some editing on the side, getting ready for a stream later. The typical stuff.
What game are you playing today? You are playing later? Are you still playing at Valkyria Chronicles, or what are you doing this later?
Yes, I am. I will be doing more in Valkyria 4.
All right. So I got Super Andrew 64 in the chat. So yeah, today was a good day. It was a pretty decent day. Just doing what I do, work, all that good stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have any other announcements to make other than welcome to the Anime Wednesday episode of Nicktendo Direct Now. All that stuff.
I like what Fake Mate called it, Weeb Wednesdays. I'm all for it.
We can call it Weeb Wednesdays. We might change it. Weeb Wednesdays, Anime Wednesdays, whatever. Whatever. But either way, let's go ahead and get into these quick hitters. Yeah, all right. So anyway, as you can see in the title, Sony confirms next gen development. We talked about this yesterday, that they were quoted saying that next gen hardware is necessary. That was the quote. And so now we get another quote from another CEO, Codera. He said, "We'll use the next 3 years to prepare the next step, crouch down so that we can jump higher in the future." What I find crazy about this is he says next 3 years. So if he's saying not for another 3 years, we won't see next gen, that's 3 more years before we get a PS5 or heck, even an Xbox, Bloodi. I know that, we're on Salty's podcast and you're an Xbox dude, and you think you can wait 3 years for the next gen?
I've been saying that it's probably going to be 3 years. I've been very vocal about that, saying that we're not going to see next gen until 2021, maybe 2022. I've been very vocal about that. A lot of people believe 2020. I would say no.
I wanted 2020. I wanted 2020 really bad. I really wanted to see it sooner rather than later, just because, I like the whole console war thing. I really do. So I like to see how
they'll actually get anything out to make it worthwhile at that time.
I mean, it's true. That's true. Maybe they're just prepping up. Maybe they want to have a bigger release than they did this current gen. Because remember, this current gen when it first came out was just like consoles, yay, and then nothing to play for about 2 years later. So maybe they're just gearing up and they're going to make sure that the launch is done right this time versus having consoles and just sitting there with nothing to do. So there you go. And another bit of quick hitter news. Fallout 76, they're going to be doing a stress test on their service this weekend only for, some Xbox insiders. So if you're an Xbox insider, if you have the preview program, all that stuff, I believe you can take place in this stress test. I would love to be an insider and I would love to take place in this stress test. But
it's easy to sign up to be an insider. Just download the Xbox Insider app on your Xbox and make sure you sign up with your account and you're all set to go. If you pre-ordered it digitally, you have a chance of being selected. I know I've had that pre-ordered since E3.
There you go. Bloodi on top of it. He letting you all know.
Hopefully I get in on that stress test, because that's a whole 2 weeks early before we even get in on the beta, which is a whole week before PC and PS4. So, Xbox is doing the good with the Bethesda.
That's funny. Real Mate said, "Oh no," he said Xbox. We were making a joke. What's going on, Abaddon? We were making a joke in my Discord that I lost 2 subscribers, and I was saying it's because we talked about Xbox yesterday. And so as soon as I talked about Xbox, Fake Mate says, "Oh no," he said Xbox. So there you go.
I mean, it's totally gonna be on the Switch, guys. Don't worry about it. It's coming.
But so there you go. If you're an Xbox insider, look out for that Fallout 76 stress test. Maybe you will get an invite or not. So here we go. Ubisoft sending out a survey regarding Nintendo characters possibly for a next project. They put out a survey on Twitter. Emerged, and they had a list of characters here. Interesting: Daisy, Kooplings, Bowser, Birdie, uh, Kamek, Bowser. So pretty much you're staying in the Mario universe, which pretty much hints to me that this is going to be another Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle 2, if they're gonna do it. You know what I mean? I figured, I would love to see them do other property, such they were doing Star Fox and Starlink, so that's cool. But I like to see them do something else. But it seems like the way they're doing the survey, there's going to be more Mario and Ubisoft in the near future. More so, Mario plus Rabbids was a great game, very underrated game. If you don't have it, you should probably go play it. That would be my suggestion to all of y'all. So anyway, and then in the next bit of the quick hitter news before we get into our Anime Wednesday, if you have PSN, you have a Sony product, and you have PSN, Sony Network, PlayStation, name changes are coming. That has now been confirmed that name changes are coming. It was kind of like everybody was kind of saying it was a rumor. Now they are coming. But there are some lingering issues and questions that people have. They haven't addressed those yet, but there are some lingering issues. Sony will address those later, but that's out there for y'all. So if you have PlayStation, you will be able to change your name, all that good stuff. Look out for all of that good stuff. That does it for the quick hitter news. Say what?
News for changing your name.
Oh yeah.
They stated that it's going to be only for their PlayStation insiders or whatever.
Word.
Their equivalent. But here's the best thing, because they're making it seem like it's going to be a big system update because they're going to roll it out in 2019. But they said any game made before April 8th, 2018, that your name changes may not carry over and can cause issues within their system. So basically, if you play any game made before this year,
gonna have your old name on it.
You might have your old name on it. Of course, you can always I think they said you can revert it back for free, but still, it's like, why is this so hard? Why is I'm gonna stop right now.
Yes, go ahead and stop before we lose more people for getting upset and all that stuff. So regardless, there you guys go. Quick hitter news. I'm excited for what we're about to discuss. Me and Buddy are going to be talking about the fall season coming up in anime. There are some stuff out here, and breaking news. We'll get to that. Let's just go ahead and hit the intro. All right, let's go. Oh, yes. There he is. You guys can see him now. Man, Bloodi Knuckles. So, as I was saying, breaking news. It's not really breaking news. It's just more so that I knew something that Bloody didn't know. And so, I just really wanted to put this out here because Bloody knows a lot of things about anime. He knows everything about anime. And somehow he didn't know that Tokyo Ghoul was going to be... season 2 was starting this fall. He didn't know, and he doubted me, and he doubted my sources. I said, check your sources, sir. Check yours. And who was right, Bloody? Who was right?
I said you were right.
Right.
Here's the thing, though.
I'll take my 1 point.
1 point to my what? 1,300,000 some odd thousand.
I don't want to hear that, Bloody.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't want to hear that, man.
Like I said, with all the news I kept up with, I hadn't seen anything on it because they stated that they didn't know when it was going to be. And from what I had heard for a while before today, it said it was supposed to come out in the winter season or possibly spring because they just finished up at the beginning of the summer season. So with them doing the second half, which I should have expected because a lot of animes have recently switched to this 2-course a season. So it's like they'll do one half during one season and then the second half during a later season, and then go from there.
Mega Rock says, "What is your opinion on Neon Genesis?" I don't
Evangelion.
I don't have a big opinion because I haven't seen it yet. I gotta be honest with you. Haven't seen it yet. Haven't watched it yet. My story is simple. I used to watch anime a lot. Stopped watching it, and now I'm watching it again. So there's a big gap between 2008-ish, 2009-ish to now that I need to catch up on. That is 8 years. worth of anime that I gotta catch up on, and I'm slowly catching up. Currently, I'm watching Hunter x Hunter because that show continues to keep getting better and better to me. And I
what's funny?
I really like. I don't know how I never didn't watch that show to begin with. That show is really good.
Because with Hunter x Hunter is that you're watching the redo of it, because the version that came out back in the 90s was not good. But they recently restarted making it, and it's much better now.
There you go. Well, yes, whatever they make now, much better.
Yeah.
Much better.
No, we're not talking about Fairy Tail. We're not talking about that failure of a writer.
Okay, first of all, you need to shut your mouth. Do I need to be the only one in here that's going to defend Fairy Tail? Do I have to do it? Do I have to do it? I mean, we are getting a new season, my dude. We are getting a new season, my dude. We are getting. There's a
reason. There's a reason you're getting a next season.
You know what?
And there's a reason it's called the final season, sir. It's called the final.
Time out. Okay, time out. Let's go ahead and get into it. Fall anime coming. Fairy Tail's part of that. Let's just go ahead and talk about it, okay? Let's talk about it, okay? Fairy Tail final season coming.
How long was it since you last got it?
I don't care, Bloody.
Hey, yeah, that's what I thought.
This is what I want to talk about. See, you're making Mama Mercy mad. Don't make Mama Mercy mad. She's cool. She's chill. Here's the deal, man. Okay, this is what I'm going to laugh about. I really want to make this joke because I know the Fairy Tail jokes and all this stuff. The power of friendship and the convenience of writing and the terrible writing and yada 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 yada. I don't care. This is what I was gonna say. I feel like this final season is coming out so they can then tie this in to Eden Zero as a spin-off for Fairy Tail. That's what I think.
Well, we're still unsure of what Eden Zero is gonna be.
Yeah, because they're gonna wait until this Fairy Tail season to end, and there's gonna be a big bang there.
It's because the manga just started. I think it's only on like chapter 12.
That's my wacky prediction right there, boys. Wacky prediction.
Maybe, but it's gonna be something interesting because from what I've already seen, it's basically just Fairy Tail in space and time travel. Exactly. It's stupid.
It's set in the future.
It's stupid.
I'm going to watch it. Okay, I'm going to watch it. I don't.
Why don't you read it first before you say anything?
I don't want to do that. You know, I don't read manga. I'm not doing that. Okay, I have a hard enough time reading subtitles, my dude. I'm not gonna read manga. Like, so let's start there. Start 2, bro. I mean, Fairy Tail is good. Okay, it's not great. It's not this amazing thing. It is good. I enjoy what I watch. Yes, there are some seasons that just keep going on and 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 aren't that great. And then there are some seasons that are really good.
There's only one character in there that's cool enough that I respect, and that's Gagio, because I respect his piercings.
Gagio, you don't like Loxus?
Nah, I like Gagio.
You don't like Urza, Loxus. I know you don't like Lucy. I know you don't like Natsu because he's annoying to you. See, Mama Mercy said Urza. Urza's tight. You
mean the
gosh.
No, I'm not even gonna go there.
Just stop. But my favorite of all the girls in Fairy Tail is Mira Jane because, one, she doesn't fight anymore, but when she does, she still wrecks everybody. So that's why I like Mira Jane. She's pretty dope.
Mega Rock, I'm just joking around, dude.
She said, "Let me fight." Y'all need to watch JoJo. I know Bloody watches JoJo. I have not watched JoJo yet.
Yeah, I do. No, but Mega thought I was actually taking this seriously. Nah, man, I'm joking. I mess with everyone who likes Fairy Tail. I just can't do it.
No, we are 100% joking, Mega Rock. 100%. We're not going back and forth. This banter. We're joking. So Fairy Tail is coming this year. I'm looking forward to it. October 7th. You can watch it on Crunchyroll and Funimation. That is.
Yeah, I know. The first episode just went up, and my roommate's watching it, and he says he's glad for it to be back because he said the last season was kind of lackluster for him. But I know he's just kind of glad to finally finish it because of how long it's been on hiatus, because of how many controversies the actors got into.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. But let's talk about this one. I have not seen this one. Everybody tells me I need to watch this. Ace Attorney.
Yes.
Is that one that I need to watch?
Yes, because the first season of Ace Attorney was very much a replica of the first games. from that were out on the 3DS and stuff like that. And it did a great job of capturing it in an anime form. Not like it was too far out of the way to do it, but they did a great job of capturing that essence. And I really liked the first season. It was kind of just like the movie, the live action. Did a great job of capturing the first game. So I kind of want to see what they do with this one. If they're going to keep going down that route and make it kind of easily digestible for a lot of people, like they did with the Persona 5 animation, or if they're going to kind of start doing their own thing.
All right. What is this Sword Art Online?
Oh, okay. So
Sword Art. This one.
Yeah. Sword Art Online, the Alicization arc. So the Alicization arc is kind of continuing the story that's already been established, as well as kind of doing a reboot of sorts, because they're kind of showing leftover remnants of the original Sword Art Online, and it's about Kirito and Asuna getting stuck in this world all over again, except instead of players, it's inhabited by NPCs who think they're real and that they have to kill the actual players to become real.
Interesting.
The story arc is kind of faulty from what I've read through the manga, and I've watched all the Sword Art story arcs just because of the fact that I'm just like, I've already watched them. I'm just going to keep watching them. But I don't have high hopes for it. Like, I liked AGGO. I liked Alternative Gun Gale Online because it stepped away from that cast. It brought new characters, and I liked Karen. She was a really interesting character because she had a massive character flaw and complex that played into the season to kind of help her improve. We didn't have that with the others. Like, Kirito was a badass, like, from the very second episode because he was a beater.
Mama Mercy says, spoilers, that everybody knows that stop being a spoil sport. Fake Mate says, Sword Art Online is trash. They show the ending in the intro. And then Mama Mercy also wants to know, what do you think is a good anime?
Wait, what did that... Wait, who asked what now?
Mama Mercy says, what do you think is a good anime?
No, there's plenty of series that are great animes. It just depends on how the story is written. Like, the original first story arc of Sword Art Online was trying to capture what was the very first two light novels. Mm-hmm. And if you read those light novels, oh my God, they are bad. Because people don't know this. The writer for Sword Art Online was a teenager. And he had a ghostwriter. We're talking a 15-year-old virgin who didn't know. And like the scene
how do we know he's a virgin at 15?
Because of the fact that you know the scene where Kirito is invited over to stay the night with Asuna, and it was an implied sex scene. Mm-hmm. In the book, it is written in a way that it's obviously not described as someone who's experienced it.
I mean, fair enough.
I will send you the direct quote in a DM because I'm not going to read it out on the stream.
Please don't do that. We're trying to keep it rated G here. Please do that. All right, so let's talk about this one. Castlevania season 2 on Netflix. Let's skip Netflix.
Yes.
Let's skip Netflix. Let's just stick with Crunchyroll here for a minute. So we talked about Sword Art Online. Is there anything on Crunchyroll, like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5? That's coming apparently. So that's a good one. Other than that, there's not much on this Crunchyroll list that I'm a big fan of.
But there's a lot coming out in this season. I would not just go based off what's on Crunchyroll. I would say do what you got to do to watch it. I'm not going to say anything other than that. But there are some very interesting stuff coming out this season. And probably the biggest one I would say for a lot of people to keep their eye on, one is going to be Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer is dark as hell and what Berserk could have been if it didn't hold itself back at certain points. But then again, that was 90s, that was completely 90s, pullback where they had to be careful about certain things and censorship. But now if they went and completely redid Berserk, they could do what Goblin Slayer is doing right now.
Mama Mercy says you dodged the question. She said... You said Fairy Tail is a bad anime, so what do you think is a good anime?
No, I got caught up in what you were saying. What makes a good anime is like it always
a good anime. Name some off.
Violet Evergarden is absolutely one of them. I liked Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop is top notch.
Another one I liked, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay.
One Piece is good. Of course, I'm in love with My Hero. Berserk has been phenomenal. Psychopaths has been really well done. I mean, it's all over. Your Lie in April is absolutely one of my top favorites, and of course, Toradora.
There you go. But he did not mention Full Metal Alchemist in that list, which makes me sad.
Well, I mean, I like Full Metal Alchemist. I mean, if you're gonna go with which one's better, Brotherhood all the way.
Easy,
yeah.
Easy Brotherhood.
But you gotta respect the original, because while it did its own story, it was still really good, and I liked their interpretation of Sloth.
Yeah, their interpretation of Sloth was...
Well,
okay.
here's the secret about their interpretation of Sloth.
Okay,
the reason it was a woman is that it was supposed to be a failed homunculus recreation of Ed and Al's mother.
Word.
Yes, sir.
I was right. Wait, you like Yu Yu Hakusho but not Fairy Tail? She says, "Rest in peace, Lust." Hey, Lust was dope, and her death in Brotherhood was great.
Whoa. At least Yu Yu Hakusho gave a lot of aspect. And what, I'm not even going to fight this right out.
Make it right. Courtney says Ed and Al. Yes, Ed and Al, dude. Look. Love it. So, you got the stuff, the Funimation. I mean, let's just talk about...
Look, Dragon Ball is going to always be top, but it's not going to be everyone's top. You got to respect what it did, though, for the West, which I do.
Let's talk about this, because there are two really big ones on this list besides Fairy Tail that I like, that I'm looking forward to, and that is Tokyo Ghoul Re Season 2 and the 7 Deadly Sins. Finally we can get a full 7 Deadly Sins. That is something that I've been waiting for since I watched the series on Netflix. What was it, two years back? We've been waiting this long for, or finally getting it. I cannot wait. I have to not be careful to not binge watch it straight through. I want to savor it and watch it episode by episode. So I cannot wait for that one.
Nope. I'm gonna binge watch the fuck out of it.
7 Deadly Sins is lit, fake mate.
Yes.
You can binge watch it. I'll probably watch it in 2 episodes one day, 2 episodes the next day, 2 episodes one day, 2 episodes the next day, just to make it last. I just want to make it last. I mean, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of stuff that's coming.
Yeah, and there's a lot, especially this season alone, that I'm absolutely looking forward to. Like I said, Goblin Slayer is probably the biggest dark one that I'm looking forward to. Of course, 7 Deadly Sins. I'm really looking forward to Season 3, finally Season 3 of A Certain Scientific Railgun. I have been waiting, A Certain Scientific Railgun. I've been waiting for this for so long. Because if you haven't seen A Certain Scientific Railgun or A Certain Magical Index, you need to go and watch it. You have to watch it. If you like paranormal and Esper style shows, it's perfect for you. Of course, I'm always excited for JoJo's because I love JoJo's. But the other biggest one is Season 2 of Golden Kamuy, because Golden Kamuy, when that came out in the spring, was such a surprise hit. I loved the hell out of it.
Fake mate, chill. He says Fairy Tail is awful. DBZ is the best.
Okay.
Oh no,
Mama Mercy. I don't co-sign what he's saying. Just so it's saying, I may make fun of Fairy Tail, but I still respect it. I'm not gonna go there.
Dragon Ball no issues with the Dragon Ball show is true.
Oh no,
dude, Mama Mercy is so lit in the chat right now. I love Mama Mercy. I appreciate you for stopping by, Mama Mercy. I love it. Hey, look, Mama, I'm gonna have to get you to come out on my show one day, because I'm gonna need a female anime weeb to come out here with the rest of us. We need that diversification. It's true. On Mercy, you're there. Yes, on Saturday. Yes, I will not deny that Goku's got plot armor out the ass, dude. she is hyped. She's so hyped. So, I'll be more than happy. So there you go. So 7 Deadly Sins is coming. Cannot wait. Finally, that whole 4 episode, whatever they put out, season 2 was just dookie, and I was upset about it. But here we go. Tokyo Ghoul Re, season 2. What are you looking forward to for this one, dude? What are you looking forward to? Because I'm looking forward to for them to actually explain more stuff. Oh, for them to explain more stuff. because I'm not gonna lie, everybody hyped up Tokyo Re, like everybody hyped it up for me, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, you gotta watch it! It's so good." And as I watched it,
it really is good. But the issue, and I will completely take this, is that they tried to jump through 100+ chapters of the manga and shorten it down into 13 episodes. And I know how much is left from Re, so I'm hoping that a lot of what they skipped through is going to show up. Or they're going to take a little bit more time with what comes later in this season, because Re really is a phenomenal story arc. It's just a fact of they had to do a lot of course correction from Route A, because Route A was god-awful. It did not follow the manga. So Re was trying to course correct that by keeping the continuity with what they've established in the show, yet still trying to get it back to where it was in the manga in a way that made sense. I give them more props with what they did compared to what the studio did with the Blue Exorcist anime. And I like Blue Exorcist. But the first season
he went there.
I did go there.
He went
because
there.
Because the fact that I like Blue Exorcist. I've read through the manga. I am all the way current. But the first season was an entire OVA, and it ended with its own original ending. When they did season 2 for Kyoto Saga, they retconned half of the original season. So stop after episode 15, then going straight into Kyoto Saga, and you'll be
Kyoto Saga was really good.
It was. They have
really
great
good.
Story arcs. Blue Exorcist has really great story arcs. Like when you find out more about oh boy, the one with the pink hair who's under Bon, one of his bodyguards who's from his temple, when you find out his story about what's going on with him, as well as the truth about Bunny Boy, who's got the puppet who never opens his eyes, they're badass characters who don't get no screen time.
True. It's true. Also like the twist at the end with I can't remember their names right now. His brother. I can't remember their names right now. But either way. What do you mean?
Who? Ren's older brother?
Yes. Ren's older brother. I can't remember. Either way, I like that plot twist at the end. Of the saga. That was great, and I wish we could get more. I really do. That's one.
I don't know when they'll ever do a second. Second season.
That is literally one of my finger crosses. Like, can we get more Blue Exorcist?
Yukio's his older brother.
There we go. Let's see here, Nicktendo. What do you mean he's the worst? Goku is the worst. He is, man. He's over. Hold on. Let me just address this, because this is my opinion on Goku. Right? Overpowered, ridiculous, stupid. He's a moron. All he wants to do is fight. He had a kid. Not to mention, did he not have the kid? He abandoned that kid, and then let Piccolo raise his kid. Then he tried to raise his kid. Then he died. And meanwhile, when he died, he had another kid.
And not to mention him while he was dead.
And then that kid ended up being a spoiled brat, because all he did was hang out with Trunks all day. Do you get what I'm saying? Goku was never there. Terrible.
Not to mention this is that after he died, after trying to raise his kid or whatever, his kid was just like, "You're dead. Why don't we just switch you back?" He's just like, "Nah, I'm gonna stay dead for a while," and ended up staying dead for almost 6 years before coming back to life.
Look, all I'm saying is watch the scene of Vegeta and Trunks in the gravity chamber, and Trunks is trying to fight, and Trunks goes super, and Vegeta's like, "When can you go super?" And Trunks says, "Hey," he says, "if you can land one hit on me, I'll take you to the park." Trunks gets in there, lands a hit, Vegeta whacks him back, and then what does Vegeta tell him not to do? Stop crying, we're going to the park. That is dad status level 100. What did Goku ever do? I'm unsubscribing. Look, I'm just saying. Goku.
To be fair, Goku is
cool, awesome. He saved the world. Good for him, right? But as a character, I do not like Goku as a character. Thank God that there are other characters in Dragon Ball Z that interest me, because I do not like Goku.
Part of the issue is with the writing, and a part of that is because Akira Toriyama forgets half the things he does.
Fair enough. There you go.
And that was my big complaint with Fairy Tail. Is like, while I love the animation, it does have some very colorful and lively characters, and they do have great developments. It's that the writer himself falls into the aspect of using tropes to get out of certain writing, and he copies a lot of himself. A lot of what failed in Rave Master but worked, he brought that over to Fairy Tail. and that it succeeded in Fairy Tail, and that's a great thing. But he's trying to double dip on that again with Eden Zero, and that's the issue. Is that look at what happened with Tite Kubo, the writer for Bleach. He fell into the same thing that happened with Dragon Ball. Is that every time he wrote a new story arc, he ended up raising that power ceiling. And what was the biggest cop out? He had to create a brand new form for Ichigo. Ichigo literally became everything under the damn sun. He was a Soul Reaper. He was a Hollow. He was like combined hybrid Soul Reaper Hollow at the same time while being able to absorb the sun or whatever crazy thing that happened. That's what I'm saying.
She hit him with that fire. She says, explain how two villains are better dads than Goku.
Yes, it's true. It is very true.
Very true. That is hilarious. That is great. All right, so that's enough of Dragon Ball Z. Tokyo Ghoul Re, okay? Tokyo Ghoul Re. Like I said, just explain stuff. You said that they try to fit a lot into 12 episodes. Yep. I want to see. Here's the deal. I love Psycho.
Everyone likes Psycho. Psycho's adorable.
My favorite of all of them.
I like Psycho and I like Shark Teeth. I can't remember. That's my boy.
Psycho is awesome. I want to see more Psycho. I want to see what's going on with Kaneki here. Okay. And also...
You mean Heise?
Okay, Kaneki. and I want to know if he's actually going to meet Koga. And they actually like, you know... Is there something there? That's what I want. Because that's my most interesting... The most interesting thing for Tokyo Ghoul to me is that whole sort of quote-unquote romance between those two. That's just my opinion. That's what I want to see. So anyway, there you go. That's it.
I'm keeping quiet on this one.
Okay, because I know you probably read the manga, so chill. So anyway...
Look, I just want to see more of my favorite little sister, okay? That's all I want.
You Psycho?
No, not Psycho.
Stop it.
I like Psycho, but I'm talking about real little sister.
What?
The one he raised when he was still at Antiq.
Whatever you say, bruh.
Whoa. Okay, them's fighting words.
Nicktendo, tell the other person for me that I have the same hat. Kiv says, "Yo, Kiv's in here. What's going on?" He says he has the same hat as you. There you go. This is the homie.
Well, I mean, like I got like 4 different hats. So I mean, or I got 5 of them. So let's see. I got this one. I got my Saint Seiya hat because no one knows Saint Seiya. So respect. I got my JoJo's hat because gotta have a JoJo's hat.
Kyvan. My bad, bro. My bad. Kyv. My hero.
And I got a Noragami hat. And no one knows Noragami.
About your hats.
I don't care. I'm showing it off.
He says, Mama Mer says, no one cares about your hats. Your hats are musty.
Oh, whoa.
I added the musty part. I added the musty part just for comedy. But she says, no one likes your hats. Put them away. Your hats are musty.
Wow, Mama, you hurt me. I thought we were better than that.
Either way, do me a favor, y'all. I'm going to put this link in here. This is the homie Bloodi Knuckles. That's his channel. Click on that link. Hit that subscription button. Then come back here. Or not come back here. Whatever you want to do. Because we're getting ready to get out of this thing. But Bloody, let people know what you're doing. Let them know about the Smash podcast and all that stuff. The homie Abaddon was on there last week. I might be able to make it this week if I have to be honest with you. Because I don't have to work Saturday. So I might be able to make it.
Yeah, and there's a lot of big things because we on the Smash podcast, it's our little corner of the internet for all things nerdy news and geeky goodness. So we talk anime, manga, movies, comics, all things from Marvel, DC, and all around the whole industry. And there's a lot of news coming out right now, especially if you're a DC or Marvel fan, about some things going on that we really want to go into. Whoa. Courtney, you calm down there.
She's just mad because he's hating.
I know.
All she's doing is hating. Courtney's just out here hating on My Hero Academia. She's never... Anytime I tell her about it, she's always seems interested when I talk about each episode. So she's not fooling anybody, okay? She's not fooling anybody. Anytime because she still loves Fullmetal Alchemist, and anytime I talk about My Hero, she's like, oh, that just sounds kind of interesting, but she won't watch it. Look,
it's kind of what My Hero has done, especially with a tournament, just like Hunter x Hunter, and very few other animes have been chasing after what Yu Yu Hakusho set as the precedent for tournament story arcs.
Oh yeah. Well, you're a liar, Courtney. You're a liar and an imposter. Yo,
she hit you with the low blow. We need to get out of here. He hit you with the low blow. Oh man, the chat's getting salty.
Everybody's wilding in the chat. We gotta get out of here.
Oh no, everybody fake mate. You're saying it's no creativity? Oh no, sir.
Okay, we gotta get out of here. Everybody wilding in the chat. Everybody getting their feelings hurt. My bad.
Get out of here with that best tournament DB Super.
Oh my gosh, no.
Cut it.
No,
We out.
We're cutting. We out this thing. See y'all later.